The Wall Street Journal reporting Jeffrey Epstein may have played a role in Bill and Melinda Gates divorcing. According to the paper, Melinda consulted with divorce lawyers back in 2019, which is around the time when reports began to surface that Bill Gates had ties to Epstein. The couple has not said what led to their split, and Bill Gates has denied any wrongdoing with Epstein. But he did previously say this.
I made a mistaken judgment that I thought that those discussions would lead literally to billions of dollars going to global health. Turned out that was a bad judgment.
Fox News reached out to Bill Gates for comment, but we didn't hear back. Now, Greg, let me just ask you a simple question here. If there's a picture of a husband with Epstein, is that enough for a wife to ask for divorce?
No. You know what's funny? It's a good question, because we're living in a time where now any picture is like could be used against you. And if you're a celebrity, especially a big one like me, I am in a lot of I sign a lot of books. I meet a lot of fans. You never know. Epstein could have been in line to get my book, The Joy of Hate, which, by the way, you should order. And, you get a picture taken with him, and all of a sudden it's like, Gutfeld seen with Jeffrey Epstein. But I have a theory on this. I don't know anything about this at all, and that's not going to stop me. I think the more probable reality is that this is a nasty divorce. And a good lawyer, a great lawyer, is especially nasty and will use everything possible in your toolkit to tar and feather the other spouse. And it always astounds me in divorces, big name divorces, how people can accuse each other of the very worst thing as part of the negotiation. And then when it's all over, everybody's like, no, it really didn't happen. Everything's fine. He hit me, she hit me, he drove the kids drunk. And then all that stuff just goes away when they sign on the dotted line. I have a feeling that there's something she is so pissed off at him for something. Could be the naked swim parties. I don't know.
What?
The naked swim parties.
I didn't hear about those.
Oh, that's in the Post today. In the Post today. I only went to 3 of them, and there are no pictures.
All right. So Dana, let's just do a little journalism. Who do you think is the source for that Wall Street Journal article? Is it Melinda Gates's lawyers? Is it Bill Gates's lawyers? It's $130 billion at stake.
I don't know. It could be Jeffrey Epstein from the grave. I have no idea who it is. I do know that in her language, she says that the marriage was irretrievably broken.
Yes.
So that means something was bad.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. But to spend that much time together in a lifetime, to have those children, to have this effort, the company that you built and the philanthropy that you built, and then to say that it is irretrievably broken, we may never know actually what really happened. Obviously, I hope for their sakes that they can get some privacy. But this story obviously would raise a lot of eyebrows, so they say.
Yeah. So Katie, we do know that Gates flew with Epstein down to Florida in 2013. That jet, obviously, a lot of talk. But we don't have any evidence that he's done anything immoral, right?
With Jeffrey Epstein or in other situations?
Yeah, with anybody. Yeah, with anybody.
Well, look. I think this is revenge from Melinda for his live-in girlfriend that he got to go visit once a year, once a month, or whatever that weird arrangement was throughout the course of their marriage. I'm with Greg. I don't think this is an amicable divorce. I think this is going to get even nastier when you're starting out with the Epstein card. I don't know what the connection was there. But the news that I'm interested in today is Bennifer being back, which Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are allegedly dating again. That's a big deal, guys. That's new news.
They're talking about it in the green room.
Spotted in Montana.
Yeah.
Jesse, is it possible, Jesse, that Melinda and Bill married a long time and just fell out of love?
That's possible, although I'm with Gutfeld. This was a fastball from her legal team and said, we're ready to play dirty, and it's going to go the way I want it to go. Or maybe there was some sort of relationship between Gates and Epstein that we don't know about that really precipitated it. I don't know, but I'm with Greg. I'm just going to speculate, and here's my speculation. I think that Epstein was looking for a whale. Remember, he had Les Wexner's money, the Victoria's Secret billionaire, and he managed his money and helped him move money around for the IRS. He was looking for the next whale, and who's bigger whale than the richest guy in the world at the time than Gates? And I know that Gates actually sent an email after they met that's been published that says, you know, this guy's interesting, very intriguing, not necessarily how I would live my life, but you know what? That's who he is. And I think that's kind of an acknowledgement that he was aware of something that Epstein was involved in, although we don't know to the extent.